Today on MTG Unpacked, it's Flesh and Blood Friday and we're getting stuck into our fourth and final booster box of High Seas. So this is the latest set at time of filming. So we've got a awesome pirate and necromancer theme here. So let's get into it. So we've actually opened 3 others, got some awesome stuff from the booster packs and of course the treasure pack. So we will set that aside and take a look at that later in the video. Let's get started here. High Seas. So per usual, we'll be skipping over the commons here, just getting into the rares. And we start off with Fire in the Hole for the rare. Second one, HMS Marlin. We've got a foil Fiddler's Green. And then some nice tokens. So a couple of split tokens there. Puffin and Treasure Island. Yeah, so enjoying the High Seas set as a whole. I think they did a fantastic job, especially with the artwork. Really cool. And next up we have Flying High along with Cloud City Steamboat. Foil Call in the Big Guns. And there he is, Gravy Bones. So this is the young hero. On the other side, Treasure Island, there's Marlin. So you've got a bunch of new heroes in this set. Which one is your favourite? Surely it must be Gravy Bones, because that is just the most hilarious pirate name ever. And next up we have Pinion Sentry along with Hook. Very cool shark there. Foil Expedition to Dreadful Reach. And a Spitfire, Red Spine Manta, some other weapons. So I should mention the boxes of this have dropped a bit since last time. I think we're down to like 110 to 120 US range. So getting a bit more affordable, which is good to see. Next we have Lost in Transit and Murderous Rabble along with Swiftwater Sloop. So there's our foil, couple of tokens, and the slot to look out for. You want to look in the second to last slot in the pack for the awesome Marvel cards. So those are like the fancy collector versions in Flesh and Blood. We have Money or Your Life and Pilfer the Wreck. Foil Fool's Gold. I think that was actually the Rudy promo card for this set, so that was cool. Gravy Bones there. Okay, so no sign of the Majestics yet. I think last time we got like 7 Majestics, so that's the next rarity up from the regular rares. Then we have HMS Kraken along with Blood in the Water. Here we go, first Majestic. Alright, set that up there. Mutiny on the Battalion Bark in foil. And a couple of punch-out cards there. Tokens. Okay, so I think this box has been a little bit light on the Marvels. I think we got 1 so far. So I'm hoping this box will have another. Treasure packs have been mixed as well. So we've got a really awesome one and some not so awesome ones. We've got Crash Down the Gates and Hoist 'em Up. Foil Burly Bones and some gold. Okay, so what is the best pull you've gotten out of this set so far? Surely you've got something crazy out of the treasure packs. Let me know in the comments. There's a ton of stuff in those treasure packs. We've got Swiftwater Swell for the rare, Limpet Hop Along, and Dry Powder Shot, foil, Red Spine Manta. Okay, so today also happens to be the day the release day of the Ira Armory deck, so I was not able to get hold of one in time, hopefully in another week or two. So you can find those at your local game store. They should go for about $39.90 US. I think they're way more than that on TCG Player right now, though. We have Shifting Tides for the rare, Lubricate, and a foil Gold Hunter Longboat. And that is it. The harpoon there, that looks cool. In addition to the Marvels in the second to last slot, they also have some cool reprints in there from time to time. Also looking for cold foils of any rarity. And it used to be pretty disappointing. You would get a lot of commons there. I haven't noticed quite so much of that these days. We have Board the Ship and Heave Ho, along with a Cloud City Steamboat in foil. And there's Gravy Bones again. I am noticing my lighting setup is not showing the foils off to their maximum advantage, so might have to do a little bit of tweaking there. And next pack we have Crash Down the Gates along with Monkey Powder. This reminds me of Ragavan from Magic. Hilarious. Battalion Bark in foil, and Burn Bear. Okay, we've got another Majestic. So that is the reprints, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Marlin, and moving right along. So we are now halfway through High Seas. So where would you, if you were going to do a tier list of Flesh and Blood sets, where would you rate this one? Would it be towards the top? I think it would probably be S tier for me. It's fantastic. We have Fool's Gold and what else? Yellowfin Harpoon, Golden Tipple in foil. Just a couple of tokens there, okay. So 2 Majestics so far. Surely we can find a foil legendary. Those are something else to look forward to. I don't think we've pulled any out of the other 3 boxes in the case so far. Next we have Drop the Anchor and Pilfer the Wreck. Foil Strike Gold. And you're always looking in that second to last slot for something awesome. But it was not to be. And I'm curious what's in our treasure pack there. We sort of itching to get into that at this point. We've got Fiddler's Green and Clapham in irons. Cloud Skiff in foil. And it's Gravy Bones. I did notice some of those. There is one you can get, has the young hero and the grown-up version, Gravy Bones, so on each side. So that's a cool token. You can play it either in Blitz format for the young hero or Classic Constructed for the old hero. Then we have Jack Be Nimble. We just need to be on the lookout for Jack Be Quick. We've got Regain Composure, another rare. Swindler's Grift in foil. And I think that Swindler's Grift, I felt a little swindled in one of our treasure packs. We got a gold treasure foil version of one of those. Was not amused. It's sort of a low-end card. Next we have Jack Be Quick. Here he is. Just appeared 1 pack later. Cloud City Steamboat and Nimby in foil. Manta and nothing awesome there. We're running out of steam. Still only 2 Majestics. I noticed this on the last box as well. The first row of the box was pretty sad, but we did things picked up in the second half. We got Sinker along with Redfin Harpoon. Love the giant crab here. That's awesome. Walk the Plank in foil and Compass. All right, still tokens there. Where is the marvel? We want to see something truly marvelous today. And on to our rares here. We have Bluefin Harpoon, Midas Touch. It's a Majestic. Okay, so 3 of those. Sunken Treasure, another Majestic back to back. What a pack is that? The only thing that would make it crazier is if we... Oh, we got a double Puffin. You don't see that very often. So you got the young hero and the old one. That's cool. Alright, so things are starting to look up. Also, the new Flesh and Blood set has been announced, Super Slam. I think that's coming up in September. We also have a new Armory deck, the Pleiades Armory deck. So, looking forward to all that good stuff. And we have Scrub the Deck, Throw Caution to the Wind, Jittery Bones in foil, and Gravy Bones. We're going to get a double gravy. No, you need the extra gravy sometimes, people. I don't know about you, but moving on to our next one here. So can we get some more Majestic goodness? But personally, I'm hoping we get a nice foil legendary. Next up, we got Kelpie Tangled Mess and Paddle Faster, probably a good idea. And Lost in Transit in foil. Still nothing at the end there. And we're down to 4 packs. Things are looking pretty grim unless we keep pulling a ton of Majestics here at the end. That sometimes happens, I have noticed. So the second to last pack is usually loaded if the rest is pretty bad. We have Divvy Up and Saltwater Swell, Foil Swift Shot, and more tokens. What? Alright, final 3 packs here. There's Gravy Bones again. We need some extra gravy here, sir. And let's see. Our rare is Line, along with Flying High, Foil, Teeth of the Cog, followed by the Manta. Alright. The next set, the Super Slam, they're also going to do pre-release boxes for the first time. So if you really want to get into Flesh and Blood, I would recommend coming up in September. Head on over to your local game store, take part in a pre-release event. Next up we have Yo Ho Ho and a Sapphire Amulet. Yes, Majestic, awesome. We've got a Restless Bones in foil and Arcane Compliance, a foil Majestic. What did I say about the second to last pack? Sometimes it is loaded with goodness. So we are now at 6 Majestics, 2 of which are foil. Good deal. And if you've missed any of the Flesh and Blood videos on the channel, link in the corner. So we go all the way back to the first set. Admittedly, it's the unlimited edition, but still awesome to see all that. Final pack here. Then we'll get into our treasure pack. We have Cloud City Steamboat, Cogworks Zeppelin, Rusty Harpoon in foil. Oh, Deny Redemption, another Majestic. And then we have Sticky Fingers and Gold Kiss Rum. Let's see what is in the treasure pack. I think this was a fantastic idea. What was the other set they did? They had gold packs in them as well. I can't remember the name, but that's always a fun thing. Okay, so we start off with some gold. Nice borderless foil. On the other side, you get the full art treatment. And big finish here. It is Seafloor Salvage. Nice. Look at that. Love the artwork on that. And of course, you can see the gold foily goodness. And finally, a piece of the puzzle and a map. So has anyone actually completed that? Let me know in the comments. So I'm going to sleeve up this gold thing here. And hope you enjoyed the opening today. Hope you're staying safe and healthy out there. Thanks for watching and have a great day.